I'll keep a better eye on you. You deserve to enjoy everything that Eridia has to offer. What you trying to give me, sir? What are we enjoying? Can we do it together? Mr. Leander, I'd like that. You would? Then, how would you feel about being on a leash?
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
It's Kashabi. Oh no, I'm helpless. I'm a helpless damsel. Somebody come help me. I'm a helpless damsel in distress. I am in distress. Come help me. As it descends on me. Was that the wrong answer? I wish I could say it was quick and painless. That someone came to help me. But in the end, my only escape is death. All these cool outfits. Can I listen? I don't even need to marry y'all except Ice. Ice, don't take that seriously. I do need to marry you. And maybe Leander. Vera's just fun. Vera's fun. The doctor, though. Anyway, a hooded figure crouches down in front of me, one blood-stained hand outstretched.
These are so yummy. Why is my heart beating like it's a monitor's wings?
As if on cue, the crowd parts. We love it. Is he Beyonce? He's the Beyonce. He's the Beyonce of Eridia. Bring the beat in.
Anything for you, Beyonce?
Anything for you, Kiris. I almost didn't see you there, Min. Looking for your booster seat. Min pushes their hood back and levels Vera with a cool look. I thought pets weren't allowed in here. Woo! A low, pleasant rumble of Leander's laughter pulls me from my restless thoughts. I've got to admit, I'm surprised. You make friends fast, Sleepy. I wouldn't go that far. We're more like acquaintances, except me and Eyes. We're married. A wise man once said that acquaintances were merely friends you haven't shared a drink with yet. A wise man. You said that here last week. Min's lips curled with distaste, but Leander continues unperturbed. Let's toast to Sleepy's health. Care to join in, doctor? Kiris politely declines with the wave of his hand. He said, I'm a doctor. I have to always be sober. What about you, Min? No. Are you? No. A resounding pop pierces the din of the bar. We all turn to find the bartender pouring champagne from an old bottle, its label worn and blank. He hands the drink to Veer. When did they start serving champagne here? Veer pauses to lick the foam from their fingers with a coy smile. You don't mind, do you? In a blink, the concern on Leander's face vanishes. No, be my guest. They fucking. They're fucking. While chuckling, Leander shoots the bartender a questioning look. Completely disinterested in his company, Eyes cants his head at me with a slight smile. Keep your face away. Oh, he did! Give me my drink, Daddy. Give me my drink. Give me my drink. Actually, get the drink and come up to my room. Because I said so. We're just gonna talk. We're just gonna talk. I just want to talk. We're just gonna talk. Play some Uno. Play some Mario Kart. Maybe I'll teach him how to sing. How about you, Sparrow? I did say I'd buy you a drink. No, no, no. My treat. Ice regards Leander over the rim of his glass. In the dim light, the glint of his eyes looks downright dangerous. What it'll be, Sleepy? Not them fighting. Not them fighting. Not them fighting. I'll take the drink this time. I didn't take it last time. I'll take it. I'll take you up on that drink, as long as it's not one of those green shots. Don't knock them till you try them. They taste better than they look. Somehow, I doubt that, but I hold my tongue. Min and Karis drifts towards one end of the bar. Both seem eager to leave at the moment's notice, and neither has ordered anything. Eyes and Veer linger. Several glasses stand empty between them, and the two show no sign of slowing down. Alright, so I'm getting kind of an understanding of the different groups. But I guess they're I almost said demons. They're monsters, and I think those two at some point worked in the cenobium, or they both grew up in the town, so they saw the differences. I'm gonna save Ice and Veer for later, because I love them. So let's go with Min and Karis first. It's less crowded further down the bar, and my breathing eases. I've never liked packed spaces. Karis gives me a knowing look as I approach. Or the wet wick's offering not to your liking. Let me guess, I'll end up face down in a barrel after a sip of anything here? His mouth quirks, but he shakes his head. Quite the opposite. The drinks are notoriously watered down, and lowers the cost while encouraging the patrons to overindulge. Min looks up from adjusting the laces on their bracers. The only reason anyone bothered coming here is for the cheap rooms and the cheaper drinks. Perfect conditions for terrible mistakes. I love them. It almost sounds like you're speaking from experience. Their pale face reddens and they look away scowling. Who did you sleep with? Who was your bad experience? Before I can respond, Yandere returns with a tumbler and sets it in front of me. A strip of orange peel bobs in the pool of thin red alcohol. I eye the drink suspiciously. So far, none of the refreshments have been promising. Relax. It's just the local specialty, pomegranate wine. Although if you're feeling more adventurous, I shake my head. I'm okay. I don't want boogers. Leander wraps his knuckles against the bar until the group falls silent. All right, everyone. Let's toast. May Sleepy stay in Eridia be full of bright adventures and discoveries. Cheers. Leander, Ice, and Veer raise their glass in unison. Min only crosses their arms and Karis watches with polite indifference. I tip my drink back. The wine is eye-wateringly strong. Despite a sharp, bitter edge, it goes down smoothly. One sip softens the edges of my vision. The next fades the din of the crowded bar into a low, persistent murmur. I find myself unwinding for what feels like the first time in years. Oh. Aren't you the popular one, Sleepy? You must have met Karis first. It would be more accurate to say that I found her. He saved my life. I merely performed my duty as doctor. Although, I'll admit I was confused when I woke up naked. Leander makes a choked noise. Embarrass the doctor! Oh no, are we gonna be a gremlin because we're slightly tipsy? Somewhere behind him, Min sighs. It's not what you think. Sleepy was in a grave condition. I could hardly treat such injuries through tattered clothes. The silence that follows stretches uncomfortably long. I look away, unable to fight. Oh no! Karis, I'm sorry! I didn't mean to! I look away, unable to face Karis' disappointment and catch Veer snickering behind his hand. That's my cue to change the topic. Karis isn't the only one who saved me today. Don't you listen. I didn't save you, you were simply there. That's mean for you. Leander reaches for Min, but they duck under his arm with practiced ease. As reliable as they are moody. You're one to talk considering you neglected to warn her to stay off the streets at night. What? Of course I warned her. I think. Min's only response is a short breath. At any rate, I never got a chance to thank you, Min. Don't. The less Solus alive, the better. Min's eyes flicker towards Ice and their lips twist. See, what you're not gonna do is talk about my baby daddy. husband, but also my baby daddy. Ice is too busy nodding along to Vera's enthusiastic pantomime of stabbing to notice. You know, I love a little chaos, and they're the chaos trio. I love it. I've had enough of this hellhole. Let's go. Min and Kara share a brief look, then the doctor speaks up. Very well, but there was something I must discuss with Yandere. If you'll excuse us, Sleepy. Did I make the doctor mad at me? I'm sorry, Daddy. Just like that, the three of them depart, leaving me alone to savor my drink in silence. Okay. This time, I want to stay with Ice. I like the chaos duo. These three are trouble. They are trouble. Ice's eyes meet mine in a flash of red. He gives me a smile that's too wide to be reassuring. Don't worry. Yander's more likely to slip poison into my drink than yours. Excuse me? He considered his cup a tumbler of amber-colored whiskey. Leander's tried to kill me a dozen times by now. It's always a gamble. Veer looks my way with a half-lidded gaze, softened by his third glass of champagne. Oh god. If I were you, I wouldn't let Leander put anything in my mouth. Veer, would you let him put in your mouth? Am I just the pervert? He grins, revealing the sharp, white tips of his fangs. The Wet Wick is one of Eridia's finest drinking establishments. Allow us to treat you best this city has to offer. May I interest you in the signature watered-down drink or perhaps some stale nut leather? He gestures to a chipped ceramic bowl filled with spindly speckled jerky that I can only assume is nut leather. What is with the food in this city? If this place is as foul as you say, how come it's completely packed? It's not all bad. Depending on the day, the food's edible. Ice takes a measured sip of his drink. Gotta stick around for the real attractions, though. I eye the drink suspiciously. So far, none of the refreshments have been promising. Relax, it's just the local specialty, pomegranate wine. Although if you're feeling a little more adventurous... I shake my head. Leander wraps his knuckles against the bar until the group falls silent. Alright everyone, let's toast. May Sleepy stay in Eridia be full of bright adventures and discoveries. Cheers! And just like that, the three of them depart, leaving me alone to savor my drink in silence. Or so I think, until I hear a voice so soft and low it's practically a purr. Monsieur tour guide. I turn to find two pairs of slit eyes trained on me. It's not lost on me that Ice and Veer choose to pounce the instant the others left. Of course, I'd be stuck with the two most irritating people I've met all day. Monsters or not, there's no telling what I'll do if either of them push me again. I might get on my knees and propose. Don't tell me Leander already snuck out the back to get his knob slobbered. Slob on my knob, like corn on the cob. Just with me, please. Is he just a whore? I love that. He's got business with Karis and Min. 2-on-1 business, huh? Lucky. I can't tell if it's the champagne or the company, but Veer has grown noticeably more relaxed. He sits with his chin propped on the back of his hand. His tail sways lazily. Why are you far away? Come join us. Okay. He pats the empty bar stool beside Ice, but I hesitate. No, I don't. No, I don't. Anything that deals with Ice, my survival instinct is out the window. Out the window. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. The smile Veer wears is sweet and distinctly sly. And with drinks in the mix, I dread how he and Ice will mess with me next. We don't bite. I'm not sure about that. He already tried to rob me, and you threatened me. Me? Still? You must be mistaken. You sure it was me? Yes, it was you. And then you had the gall to kick me out so you could go drinking! Ice gives another one of his shrugs. Had to give you a reason to come looking. Miss me already? No. I stare at him flatly, unimpressed by his deflection. Veer suddenly leans toward me, gossamer sleeves pooling where he rests his elbow on his knees. I sets his hand on Veer's waist, narrowly preventing him from tipping off the couch. I'm afraid we got off on the wrong foot. How about we start fresh, Begin with proper introductions and whatnot. I'll start. The name's Veer. I'm a soulless hunter with no small renown. Veer's hand flutters to his chest and he bows his head, flinching when his hair falls over his eyes. Eyes doesn't say anything, but I suppose it's my turn now. It's Sleepy. Veer considers me for a long moment, his tail idly swaying behind him. Then he knocks back the rest of his champagne. It's a pleasure to formally meet you, Sleepy. He says my name slowly and deliberately, savoring every syllable. A tingle jumps down my spine. I quickly turn my gaze away. I smirks at my reaction. He's so irritating. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. He just likes to see me flustered. Is something funny? No. I open my mouth and close it just as quickly. They want me to react, goading me into another ridiculous game. While their sharp, cat-like eyes keep me on an edge. Something about this tension is fun. See? It must be the wine. A flash of light over Ayes' shoulders catches my eye. Across the bar, Kyrus heads for the door. I don't see Leander or Min, but it feels wrong to let the doctor leave without saying goodbye. I'll be back. Veer grins and waves at me as I leave. I slip through the crowd, careful not to touch anyone, but just as I'm nearing Kyrus, I stagger, shoulder checked by a man with a neck twice as wide as his head. He stares down at me, nostrils flaring. Out of my way, shit stain. Well, dang. I'm sorry. My words spill out on their own. Watch it. I'll regret them as soon as they leave my mouth. Freaking wine. The lowlife wheels around, shoving an adder out of the way so he can close in on me. What did you say? He shoves me backward, sending me stumbling to the sticky floor. I'm fine, but my heart leaps in my throat when I see him bearing down on me. You trying to start something here? The lowlife freezes, his fist cocked back. A group of adders circle him, sizing him up. For what feels like an antagonizingly long time, the lowlife looks from me to the adders. Finally, he sniffs and spits on the floor next to me. See, them fighting words. Them is fighting words. You don't spit on me. You don't spit on someone. If my mama always taught me, if somebody spit and near and or on you, fight. That's when you dragging people through the mud. The wad narrowly misses my cheek. Screw it. Too many freaks in the circus tonight. He turns his back to me and comes face to face with Ayes. I can already feel you all judging me. And who am I to be judged for what we all want? What we all want. Don't judge me. He gives the lowlife a dangerous smile. You'll do. Is he feeding his soulless? I think he's feeding his soulless. What happens next is a blur. Ooh. Ooh. Ayes' fist crashes into the man's jaw, causing a frenzy of gasps, shouts, and even cheers. I scramble to my feet as the frantic crowd swarms around me. Through the ruckus, I hear Leander shouting, "Take it outside, Ayes. Everyone drinks on me." With that, the wick erupts into hoots and cheers. The ring around me disappears as adders and onlookers rush toward the bar. Through the thinning crowd, I catch glimpses of familiar faces. Ayes vanishes out the back, dragging the lowlife behind him. Kyrus lingers near the door, searching, I suspect, for any wounded before he departs. Min draws their hood up as tight as they duck through the side door. What you and Leander back there doing? While Veer leans over the counter to swipe a glass of wine from behind the bar, safe. And Leander, seated at the opposite end of the bar, gestures dramatically and apologetically to the bartender. In a heartbeat, I realize that there's no telling when or if I'll see any of them ever again. I don't like that. Whoever I pursue may be the last person I get to speak to tonight. I follow... Who do I follow? Let's start with... I really want to start with eyes. Let's do Yandere. He's my second favorite. I like his face. He's a little bit of a slut. And yet again, I find myself squeezing through the crowd to reach Yandere. As the bartender leaves, Yandere's expression falls with a spent sigh. Oh, he's tired. He looks exhausted. So I'm actually really happy that like that's his like style now. Not style, but like they upgraded that a little. He reaches over the counter to grab a bottle of black rum and skillfully pops it open for a swig. When he spots me, worry overtakes him. Sleepy, are you hurt? Leander's in front of me in a flash, eyes searching for injuries. I can't help but let out a small laugh. Don't worry, I've dealt with worse. That's a relief to hear, sorta. You know what they say, it's not a party without mayhem and violence. Is that what they say? He offers me the rum and I politely decline. I'd rather not get into more trouble if I can help it. Forgot I had that drink. Instead, I plop down on a bar stool, doing my best to ignore the stickiness from who knows what. He sits beside me, resting his arms on the counter's edge behind us. With how close our stools are, I feel encircled by his body. I love that. Leander has massive bahongalonkadonkers. Like, I thought I had big honkalonkadonkers, but he's pulling a Zorro over here, where he has the biggest chest in the whole series. 2 days and you've already met everyone worth knowing. How are you finding Eridia so far? It's not what I expected. It's not what I expected. Supposedly, Eridia's a sanctuary, but I've already been threatened, robbed, and almost killed several times. It's a wonder you're still standing. I give him a wry smile. I'm nothing if not resilient, like a cockroach. I'm rewarded with a warm laugh that draws the eyes of nearby artists. You're definitely not a roach. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for some others here tonight. He glances towards the bar's back exit, where eyes had dragged the lowlife outside. We already know what happened to him. There's a brief glimmer of amusement on his face before his attention is back on me. I'll keep a better eye on you. You deserve to enjoy everything that Eridia has to offer. What you trying to give me, sir? What are we enjoying? Can we do it together? Mr. Leander, I'd like that. You would? Then, how would you feel about being on a leash? Sir! We just got here. I am flabbergasted. I needed to take a break because he is. Leander, please. Leander, please. The girls are not okay. But yes, I assume he's joking. But when I met his gaze, an intensity burns in the green that makes me wonder. I'm fine. As if sensing my doubt, Leander gives me a quick wink. He's a smoothie. Just kidding. Where is the only one on the leash here? No, you're not. Leander sips his rum and watches the crowd. Everyone seems invigorated by the free drinks on his tab. Oh my god, this man is fine. You at least gotten to try some Iridian cuisine? I had these fried dough sticks from a vendor near Kiris's clinic. As soon as I began describing my meal, Leander nods with recognition. The long lads from Wens. You have to try them with the porridge. There's another stall a few blocks away that specializes in rosewater rice pudding. I can take you there sometime. That sounds delicious and expensive. Literally. Though I know Leander would insist on paying. I despise the thought of relying on handouts from handsome men. I don't. Give me it. Or I can take you there once I earn some money. I still owe you for the inn. Okay, I forgot about the inn. Okay. I still owe you for the inn room. You don't owe me anything, Sleepy. Giving you a place to sleep isn't generosity, it's human decency. If there's anything I can do to help keep you safe, I'll do it in a heartbeat. Why? And why are you smirking at me so hard? Ooh, this man is fine. Oh, he must have been really touched when we were the first, like he was the first person we ever like touched. So he's like, no, this is mine now. He said, this is mine now. And I said, okay. You're gonna have to fist fight eyes for it, but okay. Everything he says feels alien to me. The concept of human decency has long felt obsolete in this world, let alone someone actually caring for my safety. I stare at him, inspecting those clear emerald eyes for any hint of deception. Is there something on my face? I sigh and lean back. If only. Well, what were you looking for? Deception, honesty. I think he's telling the truth, wouldn't it? Deception, condescension, disdain, take your pick. I hear his full laugh again, like rich velvet in my ears. Ah, he needs to go away. He needs to not. He needs to stop. I am a spoken for woman. Stop. You're really something. Though I can't blame you for being paranoid. Well, did you find anything? I'm still looking. I'm always game for a staring contest. I'm not. Stay away. He sets the rum back on the counter with a click. Why the music stop? Okay. The next thing I know, Leander, please. The next thing I know, Leander carefully takes one of my hands in his. The leather is rough, but his warmth seeps through. I can't change whatever happened to your past. Believe me, I would try if I could. But you're here, and I'll do my best to help. I'm grateful you're even giving me a chance at all. He's gonna break my heart. I know it. I know it. At least I know Eyes is an ass. He's gonna break my heart. My gaze straps to my hand wrapped in his larger one. I remember how he felt yesterday. His smooth skin was electric to the touch. If you've seen what I've done, you might feel differently. I mean, we can't help that. Ooh. Ooh. Back up. He lifts my chin with the crook of his finger, forcing my eyes to lock once more. You're not dangerous, Sleepy. Trust me on that. My heart skips. I feel trapped in the softness of his expression and the lightness of his touch. His eyes are captivating, like cut jewels peeking through long lashes. I don't get to admire them for long. Leander notices some artists watching us. He loudly clears his throat and pulls away. Well, maybe a little dangerous, considering I forgot my manners when I'm with you. You sure have a way of capturing my attention. My face flushes. I also clear my throat and rack my brain for a response. Likewise, sir, because you also make me forget myself. I feel the same. That's why I wanted to talk to you again. Leander's face softens. He's the ultimate honey trap. You can't tell me. Look at him. He's a honey trap. I wanted to talk to you too. I've been wondering, is it okay that you're spending time with me? Do you have to work with the Adderstone or something? I don't know how his group functions, but he sure likes to spend time at the Wet Wick. Don't worry, there's plenty of work to do, but tonight, some days are slower than others. You came at the right time. I smile, comforted by the idea of having good luck for once in my life. Sorry I crashed your little party. I had no idea you all knew each other. I had no idea you knew all of them. How did you manage to meet everyone so quickly? I honestly don't know. It's been a whirlwind. I'm a little jealous. Part of me wants to keep you on myself. For your own safety, of course. Stop winking at me. Stop. Everyone might seem nice, but half of them are monsters and the other half have their own faults. You sound like you know them really well. I do. Probably more than some of them realize. Are you curious about anyone? I'm happy to tell you what I know. We'll start with Mean. Mean's interesting. Not very forthcoming, though. I get the feeling they could use a friend. You want to befriend them? I mean, yeah. Couldn't hurt to try, right? Is Leander gonna be like a really crazy Yandere? Like, they all give you like Yandere like energy, but like, is he gonna be like a really crazy Yandere? Unfortunately, they prefer to be alone. What makes you say that? I've known them since they arrived in Eridia. We work well together, but they've turned down every attempt I've made at friendship. Sometimes even paying men for work can be a struggle. Is Mean a part of the Adderstone? No, contract only. Though they take jobs more often than some of the Adderstone do. I don't take it personally. I suggest you don't waste your energy on someone who won't respect your time. Leander, you about to talk shit about everybody. Karis. Karis seems like a good person, although it's hard to believe anyone's a good person these days. What's your gut telling you? He is a little suspicious, but he's cute. But my first thought is he's suspicious, but for a good cause, if that makes sense, which can be a thing. That can be a thing. I'll say he's good. I think he means well. It's rare to find someone like that. It's hard to tell. He's definitely keeping some secrets up his sleeve. Everyone has secrets, don't they? Not everyone. Well, do you think he might be able to cure my curse? Leander starts to speak and then pauses. Curse is only a doctor. Your situation is a bit more complex and of a magical variety. Besides, getting his attention requires a miracle all of its own. Even on good days, the queue for the clinic rounds the block 3 times over. I bet it does. We're gonna do Veer, because I like ice. What do you know about Veer? Leander shakes his head slowly, his expression grave. He's a living example of the Cenobium's cruelty. Most days they keep him on the short leash. I'm surprised you met him. Don't nobody deserve to be kept on no leash? We down with the... I'm a One Piece girly. Also, I'm black. I don't even know the Cenobium had prisoners. I feel bad for him. The Cenobium is an ode to false heroism and unethical practices. But Veer is by no means a model citizen. He's on that leash for the good of the people. You don't want to know the rumors I've heard. Apparently, he's done some reprehensible things. But if you hate the Cenobium, do you actually believe that? To love or hate the Cenobium is one thing, but take one look at Veer in the combat, and you'll know he's better off in a cage. Oh, okay. Ice baby! Ice baby! So you're friends with Ice? You could say that. We've known each other for a long time. Define long time. 6 years, give or take? He tells me I'm the first decent human he met after coming from the Shroud. Could just be flattery, though. Flattery? From Ice? I feel like you're talking about different people. Really? What do you think about him? He's a jerk. He was honest. I'm not talking trash on my man. He was honest, but frustrating at times. I think the Sea Spring is scarier than he is. Sleepy. You visited the Sea Spring? A disappointed look eclipses Leander's easy smile. I grow worried. Is that a bad thing? I wouldn't underestimate eyes or the sea spring. There's something dark lurking within both of them. I'm just gonna gracefully look away, like, it's hard to disagree. I give him a slow nod. Be careful. Good. Just remember that eyes doesn't see humans as equals. I mean, we can. By the way, have you kept our little secret? Our secret? He wiggles his fingers at me. Oh, he meets my curse. No one knows except you. Leander he's so cute, but I don't trust it. Leander beams, his bright eyes crinkling at the corners, and my heart flutters. I'm relieved to hear that. Let me know if you have some time to talk privately. Okay. I've gathered some relevant information that you might be interested in. Really? That was fast. I live to serve. It's a smoothie. It's a smoothie. It's barely been a full day. I don't doubt that Leander is flooded with connections, but I wonder what he's been able to dig up so soon. I mean, yes, what kind of info? Thank you. We have manners in this house. I don't know how to thank you. We can talk about what I found first. Then you can decide how to thank me. Or I could decide for you. I'm fine. If you're not too busy, we could go upstairs. It's hard for me to hide my eagerness, or maybe it's desperation, at any new knowledge about my curse. My response comes out swiftly. I'm not busy. Leander gets on his feet, accessories jingling with each movement. After you. Oh, we're in his room. Okay. I can't. Not us getting in Leander's bedroom. We ain't in the bed yet. Only after entering my inn room do I start to overthink the situation. The room is a little more than a dark box with a bed in the middle, which I forgot to make. Well, I didn't forget. I just never expected to have guests. Yet here I am, next to Leander, alone. Leander, please! Please! Uncle! Uncle! Peace and quiet. Except for the ongoing buzz of the bar right beneath us and suspicious thuds from the nearby rooms. Okay, Leander moves with familiarity through the space. With a flick of his fingers, the scout lights up the wall. He makes spell work look so effortless. Ooh, stop staring at me with them eyes. Dim, amber light washes over me. He plops onto the edge of the disheveled, squeaky bed. I shift awkwardly. The chair looks far too rickety, so my only option would be to sit beside him. My heart hitches at the thought. This man is about to strip us down to our knickers. Is something wrong? I shake my head, quickly moving my hands back and forth. No, nothing's wrong. Leander squints his eyes at me. You seem uncomfortable. A long silence later, he clicks his tongue. Shit, I am so inconsiderate. This is your private space now, isn't it? I shouldn't be barging in here like this. No, that's not. I'm sorry, Sleepy. You've been through so much in the past couple days. We can talk about this tomorrow. You should rest. Panic wells in my chest. After everything he's done for me, I can't shut him out. What if there is no tomorrow? Do we just jump on him? When he moves to stand, I rush forward without thinking. I plant my hands firmly on his shoulders and he resat onto the bed. Hi, baby. I am above him now, staring down into his wide green eyes, with barely a breath of air between us. I didn't think this ahead. I didn't think at all. Instead, I force out the only words on my mind. Don't leave. Please. Sleepy. You're afraid. My fingers tremble. I'm about to pull away when Leander catches both of my wrists in his hands. He guides my hands back to his broad shoulders, my palms resting firmly against him. Only you, Sleepy. Tears sting at the back of my eyes. I want so badly to believe those words. I try to muster as much strength as possible so my voice isn't a croak. Do you promise? I promise. What if I'm being paranoid about you being nice to me? And I'll keep being nice until you get used to it. I won't leave you, and you won't leave me. I told you! Leander is a yandere. Look at that, look at him. Look, that is the face of a yandere man. I mean, I'm gonna still do it. His thumb draws circles on the inside of my wrist, grounding me. You have something I've never seen before. Your curse is strong, yet you're stronger. The way you're able to contain it, it's fascinating, and well, it's a little embarrassing. His voice lowers to a whisper. But I haven't been able to stop thinking about you. I stare at him blankly, my brain refusing to process his words. Well, what did you say? What? Who said that? Nothing. I mean, no one. Just forget I said anything. I mean, I didn't say anything. He's so cute and crazy, I bet. Am I dreaming? This feels like a dream. The air is dizzyingly hot, and I'm trying to keep up with what's happening, but Leander continues anyway. I may be getting a little carried away with this. It's not every day I find something that truly challenges me, so you only see me as a challenge. But I'll do everything on your terms, at your pace. But I'll do everything on your terms, at your own pace. Anything you want, Sleepy. My chest feels like it's about to burst. This man is going to be the death of me, like he really is. Ooh, touch his face. I can't deny what I want, and it must be obvious to Leander too. But instead of having a modicum of restraint, I blurted out, I want to touch your face. Oh, you're more forward than I thought. Is that okay? He slides his hands from my wrists to my palms and gently brings them down between us. It's better than okay. My lips cork into a relieved smile. Hurry up then. Your wish is my command. He begins unwinding the bandages, stopping occasionally to glance at me. I don't take my eyes off of him. When my hands are free, I start small, carefully grazing the edges of his jaw with the pads of my fingers. I feel it clench beneath my touch, as if Leander's trying his best to hold still. Emboldened, I cup his cheeks, letting the warmth spread beneath my fingertips. Well, are you enjoying yourself? My thumb moves over the ridge of the scar on his cheek, and he shudders, his earring jingling against my knuckles. That tickles. Yes, I'm enjoying myself. Maybe too much. It's like my body moves on its own, spurred by desire and nothing else. I swipe my thumb down, brushing lightly over Leander's lower lip. Something flashes in his eyes, something scaldingly hot. He lowers his voice in a husky whisper. What else do you want? Why is he even asking me? He knows the answer. I never touched someone like this before, and even though it makes my head spin, it's not enough. I want more. I want more too. My thoughts scatter. We're already here, alone in this dark room, on the edge of the bed. I could easily push him down onto the sheets, get on top of him, and... A sharp gasp escapes me and I quickly pull away. I can't let this get out of hand. Are you alright? I can barely hear him over my thudding heartbeat. I nod, clumsily wrapping my hands with the bandages. Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry, I think I'm just getting a little overwhelmed. He gives me a faint smile. That's cute. Luckily, we're already in your room. I'll get out of here and let you get some rest. I let out a breathless laugh at that. Yandere rises and tugs his gloves back on. Thanks, Yandere, for literally everything. He gives me one last sweet smile, accompanied by a wink. Good night, Sleepy. Night. Oh, this man's beautiful. Long after he departs, I feel the warmth of his skin on mine, burning through the bandages. I'm going to have a hard time sleeping tonight. A feeling nags at the back of my drowsy mind. I'm forgetting something really important. Wait. Didn't Leander say he had some information for me? I really wish